What's up, guys? I have another video for you all. This video is going to be more of like a testimony. I don't want to ruin it by speaking so much on it. I'll let you guys get a chance to hear exactly who it is and the message. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and roll that clip.
Lowest moment in your life?
That's suicidal.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was suicidal. I was
That's deep.
everything, dog. I had everything. Every time you turn on the TV, I was on every commercial. Top of my game, playing 2 sports. And I tried to take myself out in Cincinnati, Ohio. Basically because my babies had been taken from me. That was the only thing I felt like loved me at the time. Everybody else, they loved what I did. But they didn't love me because they didn't know me. Because I really went prime, I was Dion. I was up under extreme, I would call it stress, pressure, and I didn't no longer want to be here, man. And that was, God was calling me collect, and I wouldn't accept the charges. I was at the bottom of, to me, what life was. That's why you got public success, and everybody that's successful publicly, they struggling somewhat privately. And you got to really understand that. See, the thing about it, we do this when the camera's on. We got to do this when the camera's off. We got to talk to each other, man. We got to love each other. We got to, hey, man, Fred, you all right, dog? Hey, dog, you all right, man? You all right, dog? Chad, you all right? Chad, you know I do that with him all the time. You all right, baby? Talk to me. Just tell me you good. I'm good. I don't need nothing, don't want nothing. That's how it is. So we don't do that as men, especially when we start putting folks on a pedestal, man. That's why you got to be careful who you call a role model, because a lot of these models out here playing roles.
You have the great Deion Sanders, one of the greatest football players to ever touch the football. Even he has a testimony. You know, we as men have a hard time because we've been taught growing up that opening up and being vulnerable is a sign of weakness. But it's not. And understanding how to be wise in showing that is where the true maturation and restoration in your growth happens. And so hearing this brother speak highly and in good spirit of a time that wasn't the best in his life, referencing it to God calling him collect, but he would not accept the charges. My question is, are you going to accept the charges? Or are you going to answer the phone? Because God calls us all the time, but most of us would not pick up the phone. In one of my other videos, I spoke about purpose. A lot of us have a purpose that we're not answering, and before we know it, it'll be too late. I appreciate this brother expanding upon a weakness and a weak moment in his life so that we can learn as men that we do need one another. And as black men, we do need to be able to open up with one another and speak to those who are willing to help, not just anybody. So I wanted to share this video with you all because it was shared with me, and his testimony resonated with me very well. Hope this helps somebody. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. On YouTube, it's King Gates Prince as well. I love you guys. See you guys soon.